to you. I thought we'd be smarter, I got nothing left to lose. You said you fall with me, no matter how far it goes, down deep and under. We're stuck in this pattern, but I need you close. All I ever wanted was for you to prove me wrong. You're changing our colors again and again. I could never let you go. Something about you feels so different, makes me wanna risk it every time I look at you.
Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. Before I get started, please ignore any noises you hear in the background. I have Rowan in his jumper right over here, and then I have Zeus, our dog, who's completely excited right now and wants to play with every single toy. So he keeps bringing me every toy that he has, and he's just running around. So please ignore the two of them in the background. Today I'm gonna go ahead and film the controversial parenting tag. I've seen lots of young moms doing this, and I thought it'd be pretty cool for me to go ahead and give it a shot. I do wanna say as like a little disclaimer that this is just kind of my opinions. I honestly am the kind of person who does not care what you do. Every situation kind of needs to be evaluated on its own. Along with that, I just want to say that these are just my opinions, not my husband's. I'm sure he has separate answers for a couple of these questions as well, so I'm not speaking on his behalf whatsoever. It's just kind of my thoughts and opinions. That all being said, make sure you guys go ahead and head on over to our Instagram. I will have it on the screen as well as linked down below in the description. You guys can go ahead and check that out. We post lots of pictures and videos over there, kind of behind the scenes of us being here in Hawaii right now. Since I haven't talked too much about Hawaii, I will be doing like a whole little catch-up video on that, but make sure you guys go ahead and head on over there and let's go ahead and get started. So the first question is, are you pro-life or pro-choice? For myself, I'm definitely pro-life. I don't think I could ever just deal with the whole like process mentally and physically of an abortion. But I think for other people, depending on the situation, it's definitely something that's good to have out there. So for other people, I'm pro-choice, but for myself, definitely pro-life. The next question is thoughts on baby wearing. I didn't even know this was really controversial, but I love baby wearing. I have both like a wrap and then like an actual carrier. I think it's so easy. It helps me be able to kind of do things around the house. It's pretty much the only way that I can really clean and do dishes and stuff like that. In addition to that, it's also the only way that I can really get groceries done. So I don't know, I'm totally for baby wearing. Question is circumcision. We personally, I know that my husband 110% does not believe in circumcision. Neither do I. I'm not even gonna get into detail about it. Oh, bless you. I'm not even gonna get into detail about it, but we just don't really think it's like ethically right. That being said, again, totally up to you. In the US, I think it's very popular, so I get that, but definitely do your research before you go ahead and choose to circumcise your son. I initially was totally like, you have to get him circumcised just because that's kind of what people say in the US, but once he kind of told me to do my own research, and I kind of did do my own research, watch some documentaries and stuff, I changed my opinion on that, and here on out, any boys we have definitely will not be getting circumcised. So the next question is thoughts on adoption. Personally, I don't love the idea of adoption, not in the sense that I wouldn't adopt a kid. I totally would adopt a child, 100%. More so, I would never want to put my child up for adoption just because of the system and how like the issues going on in there. I'm not gonna get into detail on that either, so I don't love that. However, I do think it's nice to have the option for other people if they chose to put their child for adoption versus like getting an abortion or something. The question is baby piercings. I obviously have a son, so I don't really have this dilemma in my life, but honestly, if I had a girl, I feel like I would consider getting her ears pierced. Maybe not, I don't know. Again, I have a boy, so I don't really have this issue, so I'll have to revisit that question when we finally have a girl. Question is breast milk versus formula. I totally think that fed is best. I'm not really gonna sit here and say, oh, this one's better, or you should do this over that. I definitely think giving breastfeeding a shot is awesome, but at the same time, formula is a great source for people to be able to use, especially if they're working or maybe their supply is not great. Rowan was breastfed for maybe like 3 months. I want to say it was 3 months. I think he was breastfed for like 3 months, and then we started transitioning to the bottle, so he was getting breast milk and formula, just because my supply wasn't really keeping up with him, and now we are fully on formula, and I haven't really noticed a difference with either. Next question is the cry it out method versus other method. I don't really use the cry it out method. I don't think we've really gone to the point where we needed that. He's not in his crib yet. He does it during naps, and he goes down just fine at naps. But during the evenings, he is in a co-sleeper in our room, so we haven't really had like an issue with him crying when we go down. I don't know if we ever will have that issue. I'm sure at some point we will. I think there's benefits to it and also some negatives to it. You kind of have to find like a healthy balance of it all. I'm sorry, Rowan is like slamming his rattles and everything around and chewing on them, so just ignore that. But yeah, I think it just is a matter of finding like a healthy balance between the cry it out method versus just like actually tending to them whenever they need it. Next question is spanking. I'm gonna keep this one short, and that is an absolute no for me. This question is co-sleeping. I just said it in a couple questions ago, but we do co-sleep. We have since he was born, and it is definitely a benefit for us. I think if it's something that's good for the mom, good for the baby, then totally go for it. I definitely think you should stop though once they get a little bit older. You don't want like a 3-year-old in your bed when you have another baby coming around. But yeah, for right now, while he's like 4 or 5 months old, it's definitely helping us. Next question is home versus public versus private versus charter schooling. I personally don't have a preference versus like public, private school or anything. I don't know if John does either. Me and all my siblings were completely different growing up. My sister fitted in a public school, much better, versus me. I did a private school for 2 years and then a public school for 2 years. So I think it kind of depends just on the child, what their personality is, and what kind of classroom setup they work best in, their socialization skills, stuff like that. So I think that's just gonna be something we visit case by case. And yes, Rowan has joined me now. He's getting a little fussy in his jumper. Who's dad? Who's dad? Who's dad? So the next question is thoughts on vaccinating his kids. John is, I know this for a fact, a very big pro-vaccinations person. I honestly am too, so yeah, I definitely do my research before we give him his vaccinations, just so I sort of know like what they're doing and stuff like that, but definitely pro-vaccinations. So next question is cloth versus disposable diapers. We use disposable diapers unless they are his swim diapers. His swim diapers are reusable, but we don't cloth diaper. I think cloth diapering is dope, and I considered it for a little bit and go back and forth sometimes, but it just seems like too much of a hassle for us. So we do not cloth diaper, but props to anyone who does. And the very last question is store-bought baby food versus homemade. So we, right now, are eating store-bought food just because he's eating too much during the days. But I do think eventually we will do homemade. I do have like the little baby, I don't even remember what it's called, but whatever it is, the little baby blender that makes the baby food. So I do have that, it's just a matter of getting the stuff to go ahead and make it. But I think it would be super fun to just do that. I have free time, so why not? So that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I don't know how long this video is. I felt like I filmed it pretty quickly, so I hope it's not too short. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you guys go ahead and subscribe. Make sure you guys go ahead and comment down below. Let us know what video ideas you guys have for us to do, as well as subscribe and like this video. What are you saying? Also, make sure you guys go ahead and head on over to our Instagram so you guys can kind of get like a heads up on videos that will be coming out, and also kind of see some behind the scenes of us here in Hawaii. So that is it, and we will see you guys next time.
You pull me back into your river.